Breaking news. We want Governor Sanwolu to stop the demolition of Igbo houses in Lagos State. The Coalition of Southeast Youth Leaders says, "You're welcome to today's news, and thank you for tuning in to the news. But please do well to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell for more updates." Now to the news details. Please listen carefully to the end. Igbo youths under the aegis of Coalition of Southeast Youth Leaders, COSEYL, have expressed rage over the demolition of buildings in Ajao estates by the Lagos State government, accusing Governor Babajide Sanwolu of fanning the embers of ethnic hostilities. At least 13 houses have been pulled down at the estate since the demolition began on Friday. General Manager of Lagos State Building Control Agency, LASBCA, Bolaon Oki, said the affected buildings lacked required approvals and were sited around airport restricted areas and on aviation fuel pipelines. Describing the situation as a disaster waiting to happen, Oki said the buildings could cause a pipeline explosion in the future, which, according to him, could result in loss of lives and properties. The Lagos State Building Control Agency, BOSS, also said the property owners lacked the required documents as approvals for construction in that area. But in a swift response, the Coalition of Southeast Youth claimed that most of the affected buildings were owned by Igbo people living in Lagos. The Apex Igbo socio-political youth group in the southeast dismissed the excuses by the LASBCA as flimsy, alleging that the action was a political vendetta. It claimed it was targeted against Ndubu for voting against the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, in Lagos during the just concluded general elections. The Coalition of Southeast Youth Leaders, in a press statement by its President General, Goodluck Ibem, called on Governor Sanwolu to immediately halt the action to avoid igniting civil unrest. The statement read in parts: Coalition of Southeast Youth Leaders is enraged over the massive demolition and destruction of houses and properties belonging to Igbos in Rockview Ajao Estate and other areas supposedly won by the Labour Party (LP) during the presidential elections in Lagos State. This is wicked, barbaric, senseless, and stupidity of the highest order. Governor Sanwolu is gradually building up anarchy and a war that might consume the entire nation. We want him to retrace his step and stop forthwith the demolition of Igbo houses in Lagos State. Coalition of Southeast Youth Leaders further alleged that the situation had confirmed that the Lagos State government had explanations to offer in the fire outbreaks in some Igbo-dominated markets in Lagos. It challenged the state government to explain all it knew about the attacks and killings of Igbos during the general elections in Lagos. The statement further read, Dr. William Wilberforce Chuba Okadibo of blessed memory once said that if you are emotionally attached to your tribe, religion, or political leaning to the point that truth and justice becomes secondary considerations. Your education is useless. Your exposure is useless. If you cannot reason beyond petty sentiments, you are a liability to mankind. We call on President Muhammadu Buhari to call Governor Sanwolu to order before he throws the country into anarchy and lawlessness. Nigerians, no matter the tribe, are constitutionally empowered by law to live in any state or community of their choice, and that law to bigger than Sanwolu and his partners in crime to change overnight. We call on the United Nations and the international community to immediately intervene while also placing a visa ban on Governor Sanwolu and his partners in the wickedness against humanity. Remember that during the presidential election, a lot of youths, a lot of people in Lagos State voted against the ruling party, APC. And the APC had to work harder during the governorship election, making sure that the Labour Party did not take over Lagos State. And after the election, burnings of markets where the Igbos resides were burnt. And now it is demolition of houses claimed to be owned by Igbo people in Lagos State. The demolition which started last week, and the coalition of Southeast youth leaders has confirmed that the houses are being meant for Igbo people, and the area in which they are demolishing houses were those places where they voted out the ruling All Progressives Congress. And the coalition youth has called on Sanwolu not to put emotional or bring tribe into this. That at least the law did not bind, although the law did not bind that any tribe cannot stay in another place. Any tribe can stay anywhere or live anywhere of their choice. So Sanwolu is not bigger than the law. And they are calling on the presidents and also the United Nations and the international community to warn Governor Sanwolu to bring him to order, and also place a visa ban on Governor Sanwolu and his partners. We have come to the end of the news. Thank you. Have a nice day.